It's Nolan.
Play it when this shit come on.
Yeah, this that Atlanta shit, Alabama shit, Mississippi, this that country soul. Reeboks and Jabos, rep your city, bitch, this for the South. Roll off in our mouth, sweet tea sip, old school with the wood grain whips. Jamming that screw shit when we tip. This that Atlanta shit, Alabama shit, Mississippi, this that country soul. Reeboks and Jabos, rep your city, bitch, this for the South. Roll off in our mouth, sweet tea sip, old school with the wood grain whips. J Nolan, that screw shit when we tip. Fresh off the porch on my dogs. No fuck with the blogs, my niggas is stars. I'm feeling like Chico the bar. No play the guitar, it's time that I floss. Haters be gripping my bars. I'm flipping the stack when I get my deposit. Bitch, get your hand on my pockets. I keep them in check like I'm great in assignments. I'm alive, willing my fortune like Vanna White. Keep me a chick to be loyal, my feet to the soil. I'm making the sacrifice. Cut out the gas on no butter knife. Stand in the corners, 3 in the morning. Police swarming, mad at my brother for pushing the floor. And don't even know that we got it from touring. Niggas be boring. Feeding aromas, guess I'm all in they mouth like some Thomas. I could pull up just me and some shooters. In the party with shots like it's Dugas. Y'all should probably thank God that I'm cooler. Cause I'm focused on money, got 99 problems. I keep it 100, my start to be rising. Y'all niggas gon' plummet. This that Atlanta shit, Alabama shit, Mississippi, this that country soul. Reeboks and Jabos, rep your city, bitch, this for the South. Roll off in our mouth, sweet tea sip, old school with a wood grain whip. Jamming that screw shit when we tip. This that Atlanta shit, Alabama shit, Mississippi, this that country soul. Reeboks and Jabos, rep your city, bitch, this for the South. Roll off in our mouth, sweet tea sip, old school with a wood grain whip. Jamming that screw shit when we tip.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Happy holidays, all that good stuff. Now, y'all know the other day we talked about Kendrick Lamar coming in the number one spot for Billboard's Greatest Pop Star of 2024 list. Again, just to reiterate, that's not Greatest Pop Star of all time, just the top pop star of the year. Okay, we talked about it. We went through the entire thing, went through some of the inconsistencies when it comes to it being a staff pick and how they've treated Kendrick Lamar throughout the year. All that good stuff. Great. He earned it. Top. Great success. You know what I'm saying? Now we've got the DJ that don't spin coming out, and he's come out talking about this, and it's a couple things that we're going to address about what he had to say. Now, one of those things is it feels like he's finally kind of conceding on the road to acceptance, if you will, that Kendrick has earned his spot above Drake. Now, the rest of the world, for the most part, I think we've kind of already seen that that's what played out. To some people out there in the world, that's how they've always felt anyway. The DJ that don't spin has always been a fan of Kendrick Lamar, more so in the past than currently. But if you really look at it, I mean, we saw that he had more Kendrick songs than Drake records in his Spotify Wrapped, although he was trying to hide it. Had more spins on Not Like Us than any other song, period. Find that to be suspicious, but whatever. So now he's coming out and saying, well, now that you've gotten the number one spot, let's see how you handle it. Let's see how you're a steward in this position without having an enemy to hate on, right? As in Drake, as in you no longer have the number one guy above you to punch up at. So now what do you do? Type of thing, right? Find that to be very interesting. So let's go ahead and pull up the clip of him talking about this, and I'll respond to some of his talking points afterwards. Okay?
Of 2024. I want to congratulate I want to congratulate Kendrick Lamar. If you ask me, and this is my story, I'm sticking to it. I believe that Kendrick Lamar's plight over this year and over his entire career has been one that's been marred with a lot of things: hard work, dedication, curation of very quality product, but also jealousy. I think Kendrick has believed that he's the best rapper, the purest rapper, and the most talented rapper. But I always felt like when I saw him criticizing his peers, he came off as discontent that they would get more accolades, whether by fans or other media, that he wouldn't get.
Gonna pause you right there, big guy. What accolades are we talking about here? Because we're talking about multi-platinum stars here. We're not talking about no underground niggas. We're not talking about nobody that's been discarded. He ain't never fell off in any conversation as it pertains to hip hop. He's always been in the conversation in the top. Some people say Drake, if we're going back. Some people said Kendrick. Cole was always the third guy. Okay? Even sales-wise, it's pretty much remained in that order throughout the entire time. So what is it that he's coveting from other people? He's got more Grammys. He's got the Pulitzer Prize, the only rapper to ever do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he missing out on? I'm sure he damn near got just as many fucking BET awards as anybody else. MTV, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to as much. That nigga dropped Watch the Party Die in the middle of their motherfucking show this year. But as somebody who actually listens to this man's music, I don't hear, I'm jealous of you niggas, let me shit on y'all. He's always spoken from a place of, I am that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where any other fan base may regard me, I'm that nigga. I'm the one. Right? You niggas can't fuck with me. And then there was spirituality and all of these other things, which also doesn't fare well to put him in a space of this jealous artist coveting other people's belongings. The nigga's rich. We don't even know how much money he got because he don't boast about it. But he's getting just as much, if not more money than anybody you could probably name in the music industry. And that's prior to 2024. So what the hell is you really talking about, big dog? Huh? Is it the braids?
And sometimes the cure for those people is for them to get their own win. And I think that whether you believe it or not, I think Kendrick always wanted to not be a pop star in terms of type of music, but to be recognized as one of the biggest pop star while seemingly never changing what he's always done. I want to give credit to Kendrick Lamar because he's finally gotten that. You're the number one pop star of this year. And what this has shown us is that, number one, it is possible to make music like how you make that maybe in a vacuum could be seen as niche and it's only for the rap, aficionados, but it could work and it could make you number one.
Again, a load of horse shit. As somebody who listens to this nigga music, where have we ever heard Kendrick Lamar looking to be regarded as the number one pop star? Please tell us where he has ever aspired to be labeled as a pop star, period. I think the only time the nigga has even used that word was in reference to Drake on Euphoria. Other than that, I don't even know if that word was in his lexicon. Pop star. This was something that Billboard gave him. He didn't go out for it. He didn't campaign for it. He didn't ask for no votes. He didn't DM nobody and say, hey, big dog, could you come and come vote me number one pop star of the year, please? Nah, they gave it to him. They didn't give it to him at the motherfucking Billboard Awards just a couple weeks ago But they gave it to him at the end of the year with this article. I don't think he gives two fucks about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's cool. But I think myself, I talked about it the other day, and Mr. DJ here and others, we look further into this stuff than he does. I don't even know, you know what I mean? Who knows if anyone even called to tell him he got it. Nigga might not even know. But you sitting here trying to make it seem like, hey man, you finally did it. You finally made it to the top of the mountain, buddy. Yes, you no longer have to hate on niggas in order to get where you want to go. Let's listen to this nigga's discography. I didn't hear a bunch of hating. The hell is you on, boy?
But one of the reasons I'm also happy for Kendrick is that I think Kendrick needed this moment, because when I listen to his music, it feels he's been fighting from a not necessarily underdog perspective, but he's been not content based on the success of others. Finally, this is the year that he could say to himself, he is the most successful artist this year. I want to see how his music changes, because I think he's always rapped from being number 3 in the pack or number 2, and watching a guy like, for example, Drake. And I think his personal opinion of Drake is that, yo, I'm better than this nigga. I rap better than him. I write by myself. He write with 10 people. Y'all call him a this. Yeah, like he's dumbing it down. I'm actually lyrically it up. You're finally number 1 now.
Only time I've ever heard Kendrick say he was jealous of somebody is on Black Boy Fly. He said he used to be jealous of Aaron Aflalo, high school basketball star, went to the NBA, was the most popular nigga, successful. You know what I'm saying? He had a one-way ticket out the hood because he was an athlete. He was jealous of him as a teenager. He even said he was jealous of JC as in the game, right? Because at one point in time, Game was what was popping from the West Coast, Compton, the whole 9, documentary, Doctor's Advocate, that run, LAX, that run. You know, and as a kid from Compton that wants to be a rapper, that wants to be at the top of the mountain in hip hop, and you see a nigga from your neighborhood that did that, you like, shit, I'm trying to get there. What do I got to do to get there? How did he make it out? I'm trying. I'm busting my ass just trying to make it out. I don't think there's been any discontent from Kendrick Lamar as it pertains to his life or his position in music since solidifying his spot. This number 3, number 2 shit, don't ever get it fucked up. As much as I advocate for Cole, we would never confuse Kendrick as a number 3 out of the big 3. Get the fuck out of here, sir. And again, the 1 and 2 has always been about your preference. You know what I'm saying? Numbers wise, you would give it to Drake. Quality wise, culture wise, you know, lyrical skill, talent wise, most people would have said, I fuck with Kendrick. Well, I won't say most people, but many people at the time, if you know, to not rewrite history. Now that story has changed a lot this year. But for many people, the story was never different. It was just about numbers, right? But I don't think he ever rapped from a place of discontent as it pertained to that. Now, there is a bit of discontent that Kendrick has rapped about, and that's from a spiritual standpoint of looking at the world, looking at the disparities that exist within the world, looking at the industry and how the industry will try to find ways to change you, find ways to taint your integrity, try to find ways to knock you off your personal path in order to fulfill the path that some executive or some out of touch white person wants to impose over your life. There's been discontent in those areas, of y'all not finna deter me from my mission, right? That's pretty much the gist of what To Pimp a Butterfly was about. You know what I'm saying? Understanding his mission, going and seeing the world at large, and understanding that his mission needed to be expanded in his purview, not from nobody else's, and to keep himself and his soul intact. You listen to Damn, the album's about damnation of the world and trying to stay sane through it all. Ain't nobody praying for me. I've been praying for y'all. I've been looking out for y'all. I've been doing all this shit. I'm giving money away. I'm showing up to all these places, anti-gun rally, conventions, educational things. I'm showing up for everybody. Who the fuck is showing up for me? That's not about no rap shit, brother. But again, all you gotta do is listen to Euphoria. You know what I'm saying? Why would I call around trying to find dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? Mr. Morale was not about no, I'm discontent with being in the spot I'm in rapper-wise. It's about personal growth, mental health, breaking generational curses, years of generational trauma. Not no rap shit.
When he has no longer the leg to stand on, his uncomfortability or him not being happy about not being the biggest, right? So Kendrick, you're the guy now. We've never seen, number one, don't be talking about number 2, 3, or 4. You get to tell us. And I've always said, I think this is going to show a different side of Kendrick. Because there are certain people who I believe they operate well when they're the underdogs and when they need people to help bring them to number 1. But Kendrick's number 1. He's doing a stadium tour. He's probably going to win a shit ton of Grammys. He's has one of the highest selling albums. He has the biggest song. He's the number 1 pop star. And also, here's the thing too. What he said to Drake when he said the pop star, whatever, like, you're a pop star as well. I want to see how Kendrick leads the pack, not operate as someone trying to dethrone the person leading the pack. It's your show now, Kendrick. For the foreseeable future, especially going into, let's say if you drop a project in and around February, we want to see how you carry this. Now, I think that's going to be legacy worthy, right? Because I think that would showcase a different side of Kendrick. I've always told y'all, Kendrick keeps complaining about the state of music, yet also bragging about the fact that he's the culture and he is emboldened and empowered with the ability to change it. There's no more excuses. Let's do it. You're the guy. If you think that all that whatever music that Drake or Cole or Future or whoever is making is not, you said watch the party die. Let me tell you, a lot of people have a lot of goals, but they never plan for what happens after they hit the goal. The goal is already hit. Biggest song, one of the biggest albums, number 1 pop star, performing at the Super Bowl. You're the guy. Lead and lead responsibly. Now we're going to see if you really meant everything you said. Because when you stood on those morals and principles about how you thought shit was fucked up, you have the utmost ability to change it now. We'll see how it goes, all right?
Yeah, boy, that nigga triggered. He ain't want to have to say that shit. Truth be told, what he's saying is, now that you've dethroned Drake, can you please not rap about it no more? Can you please not take no more victory laps? You're making us uncomfortable. I want to be able to listen to your music and know that when I hit play on it, I'm not going to hear no more disses towards my goat, okay? You could go out here and you could just make good music and put on your homies from the west side, okay? But please, just don't make any more references to the battle. Don't talk about strangling goats no more, okay? I want to be comfortable listening to it. Sorry I lied to you, Martin. That's what it is. And he want to dress it up, and we'll see how responsible he is. Mr. DJ, since when have you played a song about being responsible? You got a weird case. You talking about being responsible. Being responsible? Ain't you the same nigga on your platform in front of hundreds of thousands talking about some Kendrick sounds like a gay best friend on this latest song? And Drake should diss him back and say, shut the fuck up, nigga. At least I smashed. But we're talking about being responsible. You know what they tell people to do? Drink responsibly. But yet you get on your stream, get pissy drunk, and sit on there for hours talking out your ass. But you want to challenge somebody on being responsible. Yeah. You live in fantasies, nigga. I reject your deposit. Okay? That's what that is. Y'all know I don't swing for Kendrick. I feel like Kendrick is well within his means and well within his own strengths to fight and fend for himself. But the truth has to be the truth. We got to speak about these things in all honesty, in all reality. This nigga tripping. If you want to listen to Kendrick Lamar safely, peacefully, without him further strangling your goat, just say that. Don't say, I challenge you to be a good steward. I challenge you to not think about who's in the number 2, 3, and 4 spot, because when you're at the top of your game, you're not supposed to rap about who's in the 2, 3, and 4 spot. Oh, but what's Drake been doing all this time? He been gloating that he was number 1. I'm top 2, not 2, and all this other type shit. First person shooter, we had Cole talking about we the big 3 like a start of the league. But Drake said it's just me and Cole. He completely excluded him out. But we don't talk about number 2s and 3s and all of that. Man, get the fuck out of here, boy. Yeah. Turn his TV off. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one out there. Y'all be good, man. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. First I'm out, I came back with some battery. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no gunner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.